Good morning, Christ Church International. This is your pastor, Pastor Daryl John Geddes. And believe it or not, these are your CCI announcements for August the 2nd, 2020. My, how time flies.
He's knocking on the door of your heart. Oh, let it in, make my heart your hope.
Well, like we always do, Proverbs 17:22 says, "A merry heart doeth good like a medicine." We're going to try out some new comics on you this morning. Kiara Adjutor and her brother, David Adjutor. They've got jokes for you. Give them a round of applause as they come.
So, have you ever wondered, what do you call a dinosaur that snores? A dinosaur?
One day there's a plane going down and there's only 3 parachutes. A really famous person says, "I'm sorry, my fans and my family needs me. I hope you can understand." And he jumps off. The second person is Donald Trump. And he says, "I'll do very many great things for this country. I'm the best president that there has ever been, and I'm the smartest person alive." And then he jumps off. And an old man and a schoolboy are left. And the old man says, "Schoolboy, you go take the last parachute and jump off." And the schoolboy says, "No, it's okay. The smartest person alive took my backpack."
The reel is back. That's right, I said it. The reel is back. They've changed to a Zoom format, but they are just as real as they've ever been. They are providing real encouragement for real unusual circumstances during real unique times. Join them on Saturday, August 22nd at 7 p.m. Additional information will be provided via Planning Center and the CCI website. Here's the safety protocol that we've put in place so that you can feel comfortable attending a face-to-face service at Christ Church International. First of all, we're asking all attendees to wear masks when they attend a Christ Church International service. When you enter the building, we're asking for every attendee to allow their temperature to be taken. If your temperature is normal, admittance will be granted. But if your temperature falls within the abnormal range, we would suggest that you return home and seek medical attention. After your temperature has been taken, we want to make sure that your mask is properly adjusted and then visit the sanitizing station. After visiting the sanitizing station, please proceed to a pew that is clearly marked so that we can maintain social distancing during the service. Masks will be required during worship, even during our singing. We will continue to maintain the 4 different giving options. Also, we have an offering plate at the door as you exit the sanctuary. And last but not least, at the conclusion of the service, attendees will be dismissed by section. We will not be lingering for fellowship, but we will move from the sanctuary to the parking lot and then to our prospective homes. God bless you, and thank you so much for understanding. Hey, we're going to break away for a new segment that we call Coping with COVID. Take it away. Hi, this is your pastor, Pastor Daryl Geddes, and today we're introducing a new segment called Coping with COVID. We're going to be interviewing people who have gone through the COVID-19 pandemic and have sheltered in place and talk with them a little bit about how they've coped with COVID-19. Today, I'm here with Teresa Adjutor, and I want to ask her just a few questions. Teresa, I first got introduced to all of this beautiful garden on Facebook. And when I saw it, my first response was, boy, she must have been doing this all her life. But that's not the case.
No, I'm a first-year gardener.
Can you believe this? She's a first-year gardener. Tell me, what was the inspiration for you pulling all of this gardening together?
I think part of it was, it was winter.
Okay.
And doing a lot of watching videos on YouTube. I like to watch a lot of stuff just to learn all kinds of things.
Okay.
And
you and my wife, she loves that.
And I was inspired by a lady who has a homestead called Roots and Refuge Farm.
Okay.
and she really inspired me and gave me, just said the words I needed to hear to let me know that I could do it.
Okay. Well, so how did you, what was this before this became your garden?
This was basically a sand pit many years ago. I believe they had a playground or a park here at one time. And obviously none of that's here anymore. It hasn't been for a long time. And this whole area was just full of weeds.
Okay.
So that's what was here before.
Okay.
Yeah.
So tell me how you got your inspiration. Well, you already told me that. How did the kids, how did your children, you've got 4 children living with you, how did they help you in this process?
They helped me with every step of it. You know, just getting everything, like the boxes built, and we worked together to put up the fences and the arches, and we hauled all of the compost and the mulch in. Okay. And, you know, before any of that, we started planting seeds inside. Okay. So how did you get them excited about doing this if they've never done it before either? I'm not sure, honestly. I think it was something that they've grown to love over time. Okay. I think, like my son David, he said, you know, I can't believe that you actually did this. Like, for some reason, he actually had doubt. Right. I told him, like, I know exactly what I want it to be like, and I was telling them, and, you know, sometimes you can see something that everyone else doesn't see. Sure. And it was one of those things, and now that we have it, they love it, and that's wonderful. Yeah. So tell me, how has planting this garden, putting the boxes together, getting the dirt, the mulch, and planting the seeds, how has that kind of helped you guys during this COVID season where we've been restricted and had to shelter in place? I honestly couldn't imagine, as much time as we've spent home, not having this out here. Okay. You know, it's been like our own little refuge away from everything else. Sure. And I don't know, it's just been a lot of fun, and it's taken our mind off of just, you know, you get stir crazy sometimes when you're home. And to be able to just be outside still, it's made all the difference. Yeah, I know you had mentioned to me that your son was whittling now. And he actually comes out and whittles in the garden. And, yes. Yeah. Yep. So this is fantastic. This is just fantastic. Well, this has been the first segment in our Coping with COVID. And this has been our special guest, Teresa Adjutor. And this has been her fantastic garden. And she's going to send us some pictures so that we can share those with you. This is your pastor, Pastor Darrell John Geddes. And this has been Coping with COVID. And thank you so much, Teresa, for sharing what you've done during this COVID-19 pandemic. Thank you. You're welcome. For more information, log on to ccilife.org, where you will find links to our online sermons, our online giving, and links to all of our social media networks. This has been your pastor, Pastor Darrell John Geddes, and these have been your Christ Church International announcements. I sincerely hope that you enjoy the rest of the service.
He's knocking on the door.